Jailush, do you want me to wait for you? We're in the same flight.
Yeah, I'm gonna start DCS back up and
Yeah.
it should be good.
Gotcha.
It's
taking off
gonna be a
300.
solo event.
401 rolling active.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
Make sure you guys got a bingo set and you know how to get back to base with the fuel you have, because you might use a lot of it up.
And 405, your canopy's still up.
Also, for any flight leads in your flights, you may use the takeoff air-to-air so that your friendly group can fly
4-2
next to you.
rolling.
It's gonna give you
Yeah,
a takeoff kind of thing where you know how far you are from the lead. Just have to be 60 takeoff higher, so like I think it's 93 and 93. Like that's the 80.
Like it's wrong.
Four and rolling.
4-2's wheels up.
Separation of 63, sorry.
Proceeding the waypoint.
Oh yeah, use some burner on that takeoff, guys. That's not a long runway.
No, it is not. I was shocked to see it coming up at the end there.
You're starting about a quarter of the way down it too.
Okay, I've
402
confirmed
clear
that
active.
auto lets you select it once you're in the air.
What is that auto thing? I think
Oh, the auto increment on your HSI for sequence 1.
oh, okay.
You won't have time to fiddle with incrementing waypoints while you're in the valley, so you got to set that auto flag high.
What's a good altitude to be at? Just below the mountains, you said?
Yeah, below the mountains. I mean, I'm probably doing it like 300 feet.
I'm at 1100. I'll drop it.
Oh, you don't have to fly low until you get to waypoint 1. So
Okay.
you can go to a nice cruise altitude.
Yeah, I'm 39 miles from waypoint 1.
Yeah, so you can fly at like 16,000 feet.
Red Eye, go up, go up. You're gonna crash if you go lower. You're really low to the ground.
Bro, 7's up.
I'm 700 feet. I can see the mountains in front of me.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh,
750.
never mind. Yes, that's your altitude I'm looking at.
I was like, I'm not that low.
And it's really hard to see, guys, but there is clouds. So if everything goes dark for some reason, you're not sure why, it's because you're in a cloud.
Roger.
Jailush, I still don't see you on. Are you gonna be able to join in?
Yeah, really right now it's almost done. I was changing a couple things.
I
Just
bet.
do a quick start. Well, not quick start like that, but I'm gonna get it rolling quick.
You're just missing an MFDs now. You have half of the F18 interface in front of you.
I know. Believe me, I thought about
Yeah, I
importing
told him.
that too for shits and giggles.
I'm glad he got it.
Yeah.
I
wanna
love
know how
mine.
good it is, so I know if I should buy it in the future.
You should buy it now. Don't even worry about it. Just buy it now.
I don't have the money, unfortunately.
I hear you. Now it's going up too.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, okay, I can get it now. I was like, I might as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What?
The mission just got a little bit more interesting. Looks like I forgot to fuel everybody up.
I was gonna say, I was like, why do I only have 1,800 pounds of fuel?
So here's the fun thing. If you haven't taken off yet, you can fuel up. And if you have taken off, you get to do this in hard mode, where you have a little less gas than everybody else.
Well, I have
It's like
12,000, so I'm
Sting
fine.
3. Sting 3's full.
Well,
Well,
I
at
may
least
have
am.
rearmed, refueled before I took off out of Pabbit.
I haven't
So
an
I'm-
full fuel.
So I should be good.
Oh, so the hard mission's already gonna be harder for a guy who's not good at fuel management.
You got this, boss. I know you do.
I believe in you.
You're part of the Chaos Crew, sir. You have no option but to be good at fuel management.
But just
That's
go
why I'm
eco
part of the
mode and shut
Chaos
one of those
Crew.
engines off.
I cause chaos.
He is
There's
chaos.
no lines. I'm on a roll.
Oh shit! I was too busy. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh shit! I'm dead.
I was looking
gonna
down
wait.
trying to adjust stuff and I died.
That's
That
usually
happens.
killing me.
You can spawn back in if you want. Everybody can. There's no like one life here or anything like that.
Damn
So you
it.
say we're dumping all our rockets on one boat?
No. Conserve your ammo. If you want to use half of it on the boat and half of it on waypoint 14, that's fine.
Okay.
But make sure before you get into the valley, your aircraft is armed, your targeting pod is on, and you've got the rockets collected, because you don't want to fiddle with that once you get to the waypoint.
Sure.
Yeah, I was too busy looking down trying to adjust my console lights, and I look back up and there's a mountain right in front of my face.
Cool. That's Afghanistan.
Mountains are OP.
for you.
Are you good over there, Skeet? Skeet?
I'll be respawning. I just hit a mountain.
That's what I like to hear.
It came up out of nowhere. Jumped up and bit me.
Jump right out in front of you.
Shouldn't have been trying to look down at the freaking consoles when I was only 160 feet off the ground.
Micah, you're cheating. I see you.
Oh yeah, it's dark as fuck out here.
Pretty cool with the knots, though.
Oh yeah. We did a mission a long time ago where we had to go through the mountains at night, like 250 miles away from the boat with AAA on top of the mountains. That was nuts.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
I remember a mission like that.
Yeah, that was the one I splashed like 5 or 6 bandits and then came up about 10 miles short of the boat due to fuel.
I wish we could do more night missions, honestly. If everyone was equipped for it, we could.
I do love me some. This are probably my favorites, to be honest. Night missions.
I like night missions with a lot of moonlight, but night missions are my favorite too.
Speak for yourselves.
With a lot of moonlight, they're not bad at all.
That one I did with you guys was my very first mission with you guys, and it was a night mission. I was like, it's some bullshit.
Oh, really? Did we? Oh, yeah, maybe in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't
Yeah, it
do
was
any
ear-
specific night mission for Cola.
Yeah, it was
Weren't
when
you
me, J-Dub, and T-Bone went out, and we took out some... We shot some talls, and then we did some cap, I think it was.
Yeah,
You
but
were
we
able
haven't
to
done a
refuel,
pitch
though, when
dark
we did that?
mission yet.
What was that?
You were able to refuel when we did that, right? Were you the one that didn't know, that wasn't sure about refueling?
No. I did a little bit of refueling on the one mission, but that didn't go so well. I only got like half a bag full.
I know a lot of
Jennifer,
people,
where are
me
you rolling?
included, were worried about that, but
I've gotten better at it now.
Micah, I believe you
Jailish?
just passed me. Just FYI, we are near each other.
Oh, copy
55
that. Sorry.
seconds.
No, you're good. I don't care.
Hit
You
a
are
switch
moving right
and
now.
I bumped the alignment back off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
I'm running
Is your
F.
parking brake on?
I'm running F pass about 1 mile away from waypoint 2.
For that. Yep, I'm committed in. Give me a little sound off, guys, once you do shoot at waypoints 10 and 14, just so I know where everybody's at.
Roger.
Are you good to go?
Oh yeah, this is a solo event in Narcissus.
Okay, I'll just fly.
So whenever you're ready, you take off.
You got my permission to take off, Lanny.
That's what we needed.
Evidently, my jet's moving.
Forward speed, taxi 2, active runway.
Next week it's the mock loop, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
all night.
Like in real life, you mean?
Ish.
I'm surprised they haven't added a Britain map just for that.
That'd be cool.
Careful here on waypoint 5, T-Bone. It's a sharp right turn.
Copy that.
All right, 402's taxiing again. Let's turn these off.
My peripheral vision is shot to hell with these nods, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's no fun. It does help to switch your plane internal lighting to NVG mode. It makes it a little easier on the eye.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. All right, 402 taking active runway. Rolling. Oh, yeah, it's way better on the eyes.
So you said every waypoint is right on the riverbed?
Yeah.
Okay, just so I know which way to turn beforehand.
Yeah, the waypoints are kind of sparse. Just follow the river and you'll be okay.
Okay.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Again?
Yeah, like I just hit the wall as I was taking off. It's not my night.
Oh, the other thing, guys, we're gonna be doing a lot of airfield ops this campaign. It's Afghanistan, so I'm sorry. There's not gonna be a lot of boat action, but I figured you guys would be up for it anyway, and I mean we voted for it, so.
Yep. Also, Red Eye, I'm having the same issue. I just crashed during rolling. Like, I started
Yeah.
rolling and my landing gear collapsed.
Yeah, I took as soon as I started lifting off, I pulled up my landing gear, and it must have caught the fence or something.
I couldn't even make it to there. Like, as I was rolling, my landing gear collapsed at about 50 knots.
50 knots, man. I was at like 200, and I wasn't even coming up off the ground.
Yeah, same. It took me until I was like 170 to actually lift off.
And then I started coming off, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's the end of the runway." And so I was already like up in the air a little bit. So I lifted up the gears, and all of a sudden there's a fence.
Second flap?
They give us rundown F-18s.
Oh man, gotta do it again.
I just need my Super Hornet. That's all I want.
Yeah, same here. I don't want the mod. I want a real one. Fidelity, man, all that.
Keep waiting.
We might have an F-117 before we get the Super Hornet.
I would love for them to actually add bombers, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I'd love a B1 or even the Stealth.
Yeah, B1 would be badass.
I honestly really
cool
want
if they
some more
can
Red
do
4
that.
planes, but Sorry, Micah.
I was gonna say it'd be nice if they had the ability to move around those bigger planes before they release them.
Yeah, like everyone jump into a B-17 and we can all do the gunners.
That'd be sick.
All right, Mike is rolling up on the first target's waypoint 10.
Roger. I'm about to pass waypoint 8.
T-Bone just passed waypoint 8.
J-Dub's coming up on waypoint 10.
Ground free taxiing into active again.
So the only targets are 10 and 14, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 14 is not in a valley. We have to pop up to hit waypoint 14.
Roger that.
So the salvo button is for salvo, like you said. Single is SLG, I guess, or SGO.
Yeah, SAL, yeah, salvo. Yep,
Or
yep,
SAL,
exactly
that's what
right.
that is. Yep. Gotcha. I'm just looking at them while I'm waiting for everything to turn on again. Good luck. Good takeoff.
Yep. Thank you.
Make sure my flaps are this time. I had them at half last time. I'm gonna go full this time.
I kept them half. I just went to like the very bottom part of the airfield, like the end, and full afterburner with brakes on. And this time I managed.
Alright, yeah, I'll hold brakes this time because I didn't hold brakes last time.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't have to, but
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't think I have to this time. But yeah. I took off the first time perfectly fine.
yeah.
I did notice, like,
Sometimes
as I
also
was
it's
taking off, it was right there.
sometimes
But
it messes up your trim. And you're like trimmed to -20, but it says 12.
yeah, I
And
was
when you
like,
take off,
wondering why I wasn't taking off. I'm like, dude, I'm almost 200 miles an hour, like, or whatever. I was like, usually it pops up around 170. Let's try this again. 402 taxi into active runway.
I've never flown with night vision goggles. It makes it so easy.
Yeah, if it's a night mission, I always bring them just in case, because if you get disoriented, all you gotta do is click them on and you're good.
Yep. I was taught to fly without them, so this feels extra easy right now.
Feels like you're
I might
cheating.
still crash, but
I couldn't
Yeah,
imagine
I'm 50-50
dogfighting with
at
this.
If I'm flight leading, I don't typically bring them if I don't have to interact with the terrain.
yeah.
Dogfights with MVGs are nuts.
Just gotta look out for the burner.
I've done a few in the Tomcat at on Flashpoint at night. That's nuts, especially low level.
402 rolling.
Popping up for waypoint 14.
I wish I knew how to use the ground radar
And
to
the,
spot things in front of me.
and the 18?
Yeah,
Definitely can do a training on that sometime.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
That would probably be nice.
It's not as useful as like the 15 radar, mind you, but yeah, it has use.
Just for
Yeah, I wonder what its
navigation, like
actual
being able
purpose
to
is.
understand how to avoid mountains, for example. So I'm looking at it right now, and I can't really tell what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
All right, Mike has hit 14. I'm cruising back.
Wheels up finally.
You don't
So
do pattern
moving.
landings at night, right?
Say again?
You don't do pattern landings at night, right? It's all straight ins.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and do a straight in. We're not gonna do like a overhead brake or anything like that.
Okay.
No pattern work. Waypoint 14 is a mountaintop, so some of the targets are beyond your line of sight, just on the other side of that mountaintop. So you might need to pop up pretty high to get over it to see the rest of the targets.
All right, ping is 8 miles from waypoint 10.
I think my trim is weird. Alright.
Oh, I crashed.
Oh no! What'd you hit? A mountain?
Yeah, I couldn't. I think I was trying to climb up the mountain, and the terrain was all looking the same. And I wasn't looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
my ADI.
Oh shoot.
Big oof.
That's okay, man.
That was fun though.
It's supposed to be a challenge, and we're gonna watch the TAC view and see everybody hit mountains. So that's the fun part.
I don't feel bad now that everyone else is doing it.
Just did it
We're all a
before
little
it was
rusty.
cool.
Yeah, you know, I like to be first. You know, if you ain't first, you're last.
Hell yeah.
And I got clouds all around because I can't see shit. Hope there's not a mountain coming at me. How much cloud is there? Goddamn.
Made the most perfect run on the boats and pulled the trigger instead of the weapons release button.
There you go.
I fired like 3 salvos, and I think all of mine missed.
Yeah, I throwed one there at the end. It went over the top.
We are off that cloud now. We can actually see again, which is nice.
Yeah,
Nice
those
pressure
rockets
fire
are
systems.
finicky.
Yeah, I was thinking like sidewinders and stuff. The trigger versus the bomb release button.
Yeah,
So
that
it's the
happens
pickle
too.
button, not the trigger to shoot these rocks, right?
Yeah,
Right.
pickle button.
Roger that. There's another cloud. No. 9 miles from waypoint 1.
T-Bone's headed home.
I wonder if pilots only use the one monocle that they have in DCS, for example. Like you can't see shit out of that thing.
I like it.
I don't know.
It's a little unnerving going through these clouds.
Is there still a boat at waypoint 10, or did you shoot everything down?
No, there's still
There's still
stuff there landing.
boats. There's still plenty of
Gotcha.
boats. Yep.
All right, I'm at the river, going down.
Yeah, make sure you guys got that radar altimeter set on, and it'll give you a little heads up before you run into a mountain. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't give me any warning until like I looked up. All right, going down to the deck.
Copy that. J-Dub T-Bone, let's recover on runway 13.
Copy that.
Copy 1-3.
Course lines 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, that was close. You want to turn?
Everyone's looking real good so far.
Passing waypoint 3. And on to waypoint 4.
Waypoint 5 is going to be a sharp turn right, red eye, just so you know.
Roger that.
Can follow
Yeah,
the
see it
river
on there.
also.
Ooh, yeah, there's a
Okay,
mountain
Lana
right in
at
front of me.
waypoint 9, ready for 10.
Yeah, you weren't kidding, sharp right.
Also, waypoint 9 has a bunch of sharp turns as well. Both left and right.
Yes, it does. It gets a little twisty-turvy there.
I got it.
But a little close to the mountain here.
Yeah. It's hard to even see this freaking thing. Check here. I'm really low, 90 feet. Ooh, there's a mountain right there. I got it. Calm your tits. Ah, did I hit my gear down? What the heck? Where'd that come from?
Oh no.
I'm done. Oh, man. I got away to waypoint 6. And that was it. We're on the way to waypoint 6.
You hit a mountain.
So he needs the Nicolas Cage treatment. He needs a set of panties on his head.
Yeah, right?
Don't feel bad. We had a real pilot in the 16, new guy left the gear down on the bombing range. Couldn't figure out why his stuff wasn't coming off.
It kept saying check gear, but because I was really low, that's why.
Oh man.
And then a little hill came up. I was staring at the river the whole time, and then I saw a big mountain to my right. So I was like, all right, I'm good. That's nowhere near it. And then a little hill popped up out of nowhere.
It says check gear if you're low with your landing gear in. so you probably had your
Yeah.
landing gear in.
Yeah, that's why I looked down to see if the gear was still up, and it was up, and then I looked up, and then apparently it just blew up.
You don't have to buzz the goat farmers. You can get a little bit of altitude.
Well, I like to do my World War II stuff. I can buzz freaking people's windows in the World War II. That's also daylight.
Yeah, World War II in nighttime is hell.
Yeah, it was
Smack the mountain at waypoint 14.
Copy.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I
I
like to
just
hear.
left waypoint 10. I forgot to say as well. 413.
Got to go through a pretty nasty cloud layer to get to waypoint 14.
Yeah, I was looking at my MF or my targeting pod, trying to watch both at the same time.
Tight turn.
We still got Skeet and Lenarsis. All eyes on you guys. You can do it.
You're watching me right now, you said?
Hell yeah.
Did you see me go super close to the mountain there?
Oh yeah.
It was scary. Whoop. Right, waypoint 13.
The only thing I wish I could do with the nods is just change the actual size of the circle. I wish it was
Yeah.
I wish it was about an inch smaller on all sides. So just change the diameter by a couple inches. That way it wouldn't obstruct the MFDs at all.
Well,
Yeah.
then get yourself a VR, because I could see my MFDs out of my bottom peripherals, and I only could see my HUD pretty much. That's as high as the goggles were. Was right the middle of the HUD.
For anybody who's done, you don't have to stick around if you don't want, but if you want to stick around and watch the TAC view after, should be a good time.
I'll stick and watch.
I'll stay to watch my mishaps.
Copy. It's funnier to talk about this stuff when people are still in the room, you know? It's no fun to do it behind people's backs. So.
I bet you guys do that a lot. I give you guys a lot of material to talk about.
I think I messed something up. After waypoint 13, I'm now flying over the mountains.
Red Eye, trust me, you're better than I was when I first started. My first mission, didn't know how to fuel manage. Micah literally hugged my wing as I tried to land on a road and then bounced about 5 times into a tree.
I killed you?
No, you were just on my wing watching me try to talk me down because I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, but the sad thing is, I didn't really do any of this kind of stuff, but I mean, I did dogfighting in the 18 like a year before I even started hooking up with you guys. So I have some kind of
Yes, I have too good of a memory. I
Thing about what I'm
remember
supposed to do in this
exact
thing.
missions from 3 years ago.
How long you guys been around?
I was in the 332 in like 2021 for about a year and a half, almost a year, I think. Left for a little while and then came back and been back for almost exactly a year. So
Cool.
I think you
I
came in
like-
during our first Persian Gulf campaign. That was a while ago.
yeah,
I think I might be coming up on 3 years
It was
here
actually
in
Syria,
September.
I think.
Whoa! I think I damaged myself with the rockets. That was
Well, that's not great.
but I'm
You're
still
missing a
flying,
low
so-
level.
That's commitment. Yeah.
Is Betty mad at you?
I don't know. I don't see any warning on my plane. Fuel is going okay, but there was a huge boom. So
We'll know. The time
Clang.
will tell us.
So look at your warning
Not-
lights.
Not leaking fuel, are you?
looking good on the wings. Maybe a little dark on the right side, but that's it.
T-Bone's 30 miles from base.
Yeah, Micah's inbound 8 miles.
Beta hubs 25 out, descending.
413 is waypoint 14, going back. And I did shoot something down, which I did not even see visually.
When I popped up for waypoint 14, the 2 trucks I had designated swung around the peak of a mountain, so I had to swing back around to get them.
Oh yeah. It's a tall mountain peak, so yeah, they're kind of hidden.
You know what?
We're
I
gonna be
just
doing a
realized
lot
I
of,
actually did
nighttime
not destroy
missions.
my target. I'm going back for him.
I imagine there will be more in this one with cast being the focus. So.
Most
Yeah,
missions are going to be
we're gonna
casts.
get very familiar with the mountains during this campaign, so I'd get used to it.
I like it.
We will
Long as
probably
it's
not
in-
be doing night missions though, just so you know.
I was gonna say, long as it's not night missions, I'll be all right. I can freaking mock loop it all day in daytime.
Yeah, I had to add something to make it really tricky. So hopefully this is the hardest it gets, and it's only easier from here, right?
Are we
3
doing war on
runs
terror in Afghanistan, I assume?
I think so. I think the assumption. You should ask Lenarsis. I think he'll have a
Yeah,
better
the
idea.
briefing's up. You'll be able to read it right after.
Oh,
that.
bet.
I posted it while we were playing.
Yeah, I saw that I got a notification for the briefing. I thought it was something for the last mission. I said,
Okay,
Yeah,
Mike
no, I
said
meant
the
the
last
901
mission.
actually.
mile.
Cola.
I'm surprised we got a mission. We got
Oh,
a
that's what that
campaign
was. I was
about
wondering why it said that.
Yeah. I forgot to change after copy pasting.
Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute. I was like, why did that just go up again?
All right.
And those are some powerful landing lights, Micah. Jesus Christ.
T-Bone's 10 miles
Right.
out, turning in.
Oh, he's going dark.
Well, I don't want to get blinded by the lights, so I'm actually glad you mentioned that before I touched down.
Well, I was just saying, like, those things are pushing far buildings. Like, you could see really far with those. A nice flare.
Is Jaylu still in here?
Yeah, I've been tinkering with shit.
I think I took your lead from only by 1, I think.
That's fine, I can get on there.
So I got 5 earlier today, and then I got 3 today, or right before we jumped on this stuff. I think I'm only 1 ahead of you, if that. So now that I said that, you'll probably go and take it right back.
Yeah. Can't eat tonight. I'm full.
I played a bunch earlier today with Riptide, and we got one more zone.
Yeah, I
captured.
saw you guys were in it, like you were in the chat when I got on,
Yeah.
I came in a little too
and
aggressive.
then Riptide watched me kill him.
I came in a little too aggressive of a line. I got to do a little orbit up into the runway, so if anybody's coming in.
Yeah, runway's clear.
Oh shit! I did fuck something up on my plane actually. I don't know what TK
Landing
pressure
gear.
is, but it's down.
Oh, that might be a fuel leak.
Maybe. As long as it's not my external fuel pods that stopped feeding, I'm fine. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall out of the sky soon.
All right. Well, good job, Lenarsis. You made it. All eyes on you, Ski.
Beta hubs 10 miles out, turning in.
Good try, Skeet. All right. Everybody's gotten their go at it, and has either succumbed to the mountain or in Lenarcis's case is RTB, or has landed. So good job, guys. I'm guessing by the death rate, might have made it a little too hard. I was trying to strike a balance, where some people might die and some people might live. Maybe this one was a little tricky, so I'm sorry about that. But I don't think the campaign is going to be any harder than this in terms of low visibility and terrain avoidance. So, if you could make it halfway through this, then you're going to be able to make it the whole way through any campaign mission. I think we get thrown at us.
Iron sharpens iron, man.
And also, the first mission